It's the weekly show about Pro AV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.
Hey everyone, I'm Steph Beckett, and this is rAVe TV. Gary and I usually come to you guys every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then again at noon Eastern. But it's InfoComm, so we're coming to you every day of the show. Plus, this is the day before, affectionately known as Day Zero. So as you can see, Megan A. Dutta is here with me, representing Launch Code, rAVe Pub's sister publication. Megan, how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so excited to be back. I love when the show's in Vegas. It feels more homey to me. I know you're like a team Orlando.
I'm an Orlando girl. I'm a Disney adult. But I also love Vegas, and I love that we have a booth this year. Yeah. It looks very cool. As you can see, we are in the West Hall lobby. And if you think it looks cool now, imagine how cool it's going to look tomorrow when there are T-shirts and Funkos and all of our treats and tricks lining the shelves. We will have our What the Duck game here. People will be playing. They will not be lining up outside here, though, because that is against the rules. We won't be doing that. But trust that there will be What the Duck happening. Yeah. People will be getting their prizes. We have amazing things to give away. We have tiny TVs.
Oh, those
people
are
can
so
win.
Cute.
Yes.
I love those.
We have Funko Pops that are all Star Wars themed because duh. We have these t-shirts we're giving away that say What the Duck, and it has the Vegas skyline, and then the back says seriously What the Duck. So we are giving away a lot of stuff, and the t-shirts, you get a t-shirt just for showing up. So
yeah, I'm going to be here Wednesday and Thursday from 1 to 2 giving away free t-shirts.
Amazing.
Come visit us. I'm so excited. And the game is, during that time, the game What the Duck is going to be traveling to some of our sponsor booths.
Yep. Netgear, and then Lightwear.
Yeah.
Yes. So we also have the schedule online, so check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what we're looking forward to seeing on the show floor. I wanted to focus on emerging tech since you were here.
Yeah.
That is what Launch Code covers, things that haven't quite hit the rAVe Pub's integrator, manufacturer, end user audience yet. So what is on the show floor that you are looking forward to seeing?
There's so many things this year. I feel like every year InfoComm gets more and more innovative and focuses on new technologies, especially ones that I've been writing about for a while, and then I start to see them on the show floor like more commonly. Obviously, I think virtual production is going to be bigger this year, especially in places like Planar, LG. I'm sure we'll see all of their cool screens there. Brompton has some really cool technology and some cool announcements coming out. I'm excited to see all those.
Oh,
and I think
very cool.
virtual production is always fun to when they do it in action.
Yes. I like to see how the broadcast industry has started to melt with AV.
Yeah.
So, a few years ago, we never saw virtual production sets, complete sets.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't
really out. Yeah. That's true.
It's coming more and more, and we're seeing it more and more. And I'm excited to see that. I'm excited. There's a lot of talk about AI, and I know, Steph, one area you love is UCC. And how do you think we're going to see AI in UCC at the show?
So how I've seen it in the past is using AI to smart frame people who are in a room. Yeah. So using a technology that's built into a camera, occasionally built into the microphone to track who is speaking. This can work in large boardrooms where people from home are, up on the screen, and they're just kind of looking down a conference room table of people. You can't really see who's talking or what's going on. So this technology smart frames the person who's talking. Some of it's really, really smart. I actually really like how Hudley's is set up. They do kind of a 3-camera shoot, almost a broadcast kind of TV show effect, where if someone's laughing or makes a face, it catches that too. So the people who are working from home and are joining a meeting remotely aren't left out of the hee-hee ha-has of the meeting. My example that I love to give is Gary will make a dad joke and I'll roll my eyes, and all of that will be caught in this
smart frame.
See
that.
Yeah. So then
I'm remote, and so I don't always get to see that in person.
Exactly. So I think that these things are kind of making hybrid work continue to work for us as an industry, because there are companies like us where we have people who work in Chicago, we have people who work in Austin, and then most of us are in Raleigh-Durham. So it helps us to work a little bit better.
Joe Pham has a keynote focused on AI. I don't know if you've ever seen him speak.
I haven't.
He is incredible. He just does such a good job of making things relatable. One year he gave like he gave a speech about infinity stones of AV. So he really like ties it in. And last year he gave a speech. He had some Taylor Swift tie-ins there, which obviously we love and we're fans of. So I'm excited to see what he does with that. And there's a whole AI area. I don't know the exact name, but I want to say they have a generative AI photo booth. There's a couple booths over there. They're doing some talks on a stage. Like that'll be really neat to check out.
There's also a Trailblazer Zone again this year with all brand new exhibitors who are, you know, maybe just getting into AV or people who are just now exhibiting for the first time, a few smaller companies or companies that are just really up and coming. So I'm excited to check that out. We've written about a few of them and featured them on our site.
I've interviewed a few of them. I think it'll be fun to meet them in person and see the solutions because, you know, obviously we get to see as much as we can when we're having a call with them and reading a press release, but seeing it in action in person is exciting. I think there's one you might like called Table Talker. It's a UCC product. You'll have to check that one out.
I will definitely go check that out. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. Not necessarily AV, but things happening on the show floor. I'm looking forward to seeing too. Epson's going to have a circ area in their booth.
Is huge. I've gotten so many press releases about that.
Because Epson is the official projector of Cirque du Soleil.
We're actually going to interview them about that on ET Insights a couple weeks after the show.
That's awesome. Yeah. So they're going to incorporate some stuff from Cirque into their booth. Also Sharp, the Sharp booth, they love to have a cartoonist there to do portraits, so they're going to bring that back again this year. So from the technology to just the things that are going to be around and fun, I think this show's going to be great.
Yeah, I think there's going to be so many immersive experiences. I know Igloo Vision is in several different booths having different types of immersive experiences. I can't wait to see all of those. I mean, it's always so fun to just be totally immersed in a different world, even though you're in the middle of a convention center in Las Vegas.
Exactly. So I think that we are going to see a lot of great stuff. But Megan, is there anything else that you want to talk about or plug?
If you see us on the show floor, come say hi.
For sure.
You can check out the latest InfoComm news for emerging tech at launchcode.com. That's LAVNCHCODE.com.
Of course. And if you want to look more traditional AV technology, you can look at all of our coverage at ravepubs.com/InfoComm. So now, a big question that Gary and I have gotten, like more than what's the technology? People have been like, how do we get from the Central Hall to the West Hall, or how do we get from the West Hall to the Central Hall? There is some construction going on.
It's interesting
at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and people wanted to know what that walk was like. So next up, I'm going to show you guys. Gary and I took this trek yesterday, and we did it together to show you exactly what it looks like, exactly what we were experiencing. This was us figuring out how to do it for the first time, having to stop and ask for directions. And so check this out now. Cut. Hey everyone, it's Steph Beckett and
Gary Kayye.
And you might know us from rAVe TV, rAVe Pubs, a few other rAVe things that we do. But today we're at InfoComm 2024. It's 2 days before the show starts. It's actually probably day -1.
-1. Yeah.
And the convention center, the Las Vegas Convention Center, is a little tricky. There's some tricks happening.
There's a lot of construction going on. The North Hall is closed, and our show is in the West Hall and the Central Hall. And walking to the Central Hall is not as easy as it used to be. So we're going to show you how to do it. Since you're not here and we're here, we figured we'll give you a video, show you the quickest way to get from the West Hall to the Central Hall and back.
Exactly.
Let's do that, Steph.
Yes. So this is what it looks like if you just walk in the front door.
And there's an escalator over here.
And we have to go up to go over.
There's the exhibit hall. You see that sign? It says exhibit hall right there?
Yes.
That's the exhibit hall for the West Hall.
Yes.
But if you want to go to the
Central Hall,
imagine you finished seeing the exhibits. Now you're going to go to the Central Hall.
We're going to go up.
So we're going to go up the escalator.
Yep. Okay.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yes, this walkway to Central Hall, everyone, is 10 to 15 minutes.
So we're at the place where we have to really start walking a lot.
Yes.
And you can see that the walk, we're upstairs above the exhibit hall in the West Hall, and you can see it says the walk is 10 to 15 minutes.
Yep.
But check this out.
There are shuttles
We're going to be able
available
to do this walk in less than 1 minute. Watch us.
Yeah, it's
Ready?
great. It's like magic. Oh, he's running. You run marathons. Don't leave me in the dust.
And now this is where the air conditioner ends.
No stopping or standing,
Here,
but we're doing both.
This is where the air conditioning ends.
Stops.
So be prepared.
Yes.
We're about 5 minutes into our 10 to 15 minute walk, so come with us.
And it also says no stopping or standing. So
And
I think we're here.
voila.
Okay,
We
did
are
it.
here at the entrance of the central
Yeah.
hall.
That
we
actually
just took you on a journey.
That actually was not that
It's not
bad.
bad at all.
I thought that we actually had to go
So this
out
is-
into the elements.
This is the main lobby of Central.
Yes.
Which looks different because there's a lot of construction going on.
Yes.
But this is it. That's the entrance to the show. So when the show opens, that's
just-
where you'll go in, right?
You'll go there.
And
Okay.
there. So hey.
I hope you guys enjoyed this walk.
Great thing is everyone will get their steps in.
Everyone will get their steps in.
Everyone will get their steps in.
They will.
Yep. Steps.
Steps. All right. Well, this has been the walk of day -1 of InfoComm 2024.
But join us every day. We're going to come to you live starting tomorrow, Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
depending on when you're watching this. Could have already happened. Starting Tuesday.
Yep.
And then Wednesday, then Thursday and Friday. Every day
Yep.
we're going to do a live rAVe TV
Episode.
show. Steph and I are going to do.
We are.
We're going to talk about what we see, what we're hoping to see, I guess, tomorrow.
Yeah.
What we actually see on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Exactly.
And don't forget all of our coverage is at raypubs.com/infocom.
Exactly. So go there to see everything that we are doing. We are putting up product stories as we speak. So literally go check it out. There's plenty on the site already for you to check out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, I wanted to give you a quick look at what this show floor looks like. I know that everyone likes to see what it looks like before it's done. So we are here on day 0. I am in the West Hall actually because I did not want to walk over to the Central Hall. You saw me do it just in that video. And it's not as bad of a walk. I think it will take like 6 minutes if you're a quick walker, but I wanted to just hang out in the West Hall for a little bit. So let's take a walk. Let's look at how the show floor is looking. I'm really excited about LG's booth. Its booth is looking really good. So let's just explore, take a little walk together so you guys can see. I'm going to have Jeff kind of pan around as we're walking so that you guys can see a little bit about what this looks like. As you can see, the Avixa Exchange live over here. It is going to look so good by tomorrow. I know I have a few things that I have in here. I'm going to come hang out, learn a little bit more about the Avixa Exchange live. They also have an entire Avixa TV studio, so we're going to go check that out over here too. It's looking great. Avixa has really stepped it up with the production this year. It looks awesome. So the Avixa TV studio, they're doing some testing over here and it looks great. So I'm going to have Jeff show you a little bit about what this looks like. The TV studio looks awesome, so professional. They have an entire production team over here driving this, so it looks really cool. So yeah, we are, as you can see, it is setup day, and I'm standing kind of in the middle of everything. So yeah, this looks so good. They're going to have so many cool productions in here. I think I have something to check out here too later this week, so I'll be excited to come back and stop by once it's all set up tomorrow. Of course, Philips PPDS has all of their displays, and this is going to look really good tomorrow. I already see their e-paper displays over on this wall with some foliage on it. The PPDS e-paper is my favorite. It was the first one that I saw that had full color e-paper. Saves so much energy as digital signage to use in like restaurants or anything like that. And it also saves paper so that restaurants and retail don't have to replace paper signs as often. And it uses like very little power, basically none. I know that Sharp also has a full color e-paper now, but this was the one I saw first. So we're, kind of traffic jam. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to, walk when we can. Okay. I'm leading you to LG. I want to look at the kinetic display. It's already out. So we're going to take a walk over here. I'm really excited to see this. It looks so good. You saw this at ISC already probably, but I'm really happy to let you know that it is here at InfoComm, and it is already looking pretty amazing. So take a look at this. LG's kinetic display with all of the squares that are programmed to move with the content. Oh, it looks so good. And you can't even tell how each one is moving really on video. It's one of those things that just looks so incredible in person. So I'm excited that they brought this back. This was a really, really big hit at ISE. So glad to know that it is at InfoComm. All right, another traffic jam. Let's just make our way downtown here. All right, let's just keep it moving. I'm really excited to also see InfoLED's displays this year. Of course, we have TD Cinex over here, a very, very favorite distributor in our industry. So their booth is going to look good. It's going to look even better tomorrow. Keep in mind, this is very early in the day on Tuesday. So while a lot of things still need to be done, it's going to look great by tomorrow morning. So, all right, I think this is where I'm going to stop the tour. You kind of seen a little bit in the main drag, and I'm kind of getting in everyone's way. So you saw a little bit about what this is going to look like. You see that there's a lot still that needs to be done. It will be done by tomorrow. So we're going to have a more full show floor tour of what the West Hall looks like tomorrow. And then we're going to show you the Central Hall the rest of the week. So make sure to tune in to rAVe TV all of the days of InfoComm. And we will see you next time. Bye.
It's the weekly show about ProAV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.